Hello everyone. Hi. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Audrey, and this is my second channel. I have another channel. It's the Salty Psychic. So I am psychic. But I started this channel because I want you guys to see, why watch the other channel? Why watch some crazy lady who says she's psychic? I'm just a regular person. I just happen to have these weird gifts. So I just want you to see, I think it'll help you understand who I am as a person, that I have struggles and I have highs and I have lows, and how I make it through my life. And also my passion as a psychic, how that shows up in my life. Because that is my life. That's like the basis of who I am. But today I am doing a little bit of painting. I'll show you that in a moment. I went to, what did I do this morning? I went by the drugstore, ordered some meds for hubby, and then I went to Kohl's because I had an Amazon return. So if you're not aware, if you're outside of the US, Kohl's department store will take your Amazon returns, and they usually give you a coupon for like 15 or 20% off in the store and a Sephora discount, which those are both very appreciated. So I did end up buying a jacket. It's just like a jacket that I wear all the time here at home. So I have it in denim blue. I have it in army green, I guess it's green. And then today I bought the beige one. So I'll try and put a picture of it here. So I got 20% off. If you hear jingling, that is not angels. That is the cats playing with their mice. Oh my gosh, my cat just almost ate it. Be careful, Marshmallow. I don't know how many lives you have left. These cats are out of control. So the fish are doing well. Their tank is looking a little bit better as time goes on. We have a ton of those catfish plecostomus things, those suction fish that suck up all the algae in there. There's a bunch of them in there. 3 large snails, very large snails. And it's fun to watch the snails climb to the top of that little mountain over there. And then they kind of jump off and they kind of float down to the bottom, and it's really fun. I don't know if they mean to do that, but it's pretty entertaining to watch. Okay. I'm making some Jell-O salad right now. So it's 1 full box of Jell-O made exactly how you are supposed to make Jell-O. After it's firmed up, I'm going to put in 1 cup of skimmed vanilla yogurt and about a cup of sugar-free whipped cream. And I will tell you, as a sugar addict, no joke, I could eat a whole cake by myself in a day. I could eat a pie. I have a problem. I am not in denial that I have a sugar addiction. It's a real thing. The Jell-O really helps me get that satisfaction of having something sweet in that texture of the yummy, the whipped cream. And I'm using orange Jell-O, which honestly, it tastes like a creamsicle. You know, those orange, or they're white, but they're orange flavored popsicles in the summer. I don't eat those, but oh God, this tastes just like those things. I used to eat those like once in a while. I've never been a real ice cream person, but dang it, this Jell-O salad is good. It's just delicious. So I have that going on. I don't think I need to make dinner tonight because I have leftovers. I made ramen noodles, just like those 40-cent bags of ramen. I used 3 of those, but first I sauteed some broccoli and some zucchini and garlic in a pan. And I didn't cook them all the way. I just wanted to get them a little brown. Then I tossed in some water and I brought that to a boil, threw in the noodles, Added a couple more spices, turned it off, and let the noodles just absorb all the water. So it's really pretty good. And you know, those ramen noodles come with their own packets of sauce or flavoring. I don't generally add those in. Last night when I made it, I used 3 servings, like I mentioned, of the noodles. I only put in 1 packet. So I would have had 3 packets. I only used 1 packet and tossed the others out. Because I don't know, I just don't care for the flavor of chicken. I'm a vegetarian. I don't want that thought in my head as I'm trying to have a veggie meal. But anyway, so that was last night. So I don't think I have to cook. And what else is happening today? I'm forgetting to tell you something. I just know it. What else is happening? Oh yeah, so today I called the chiropractor and I made an appointment for myself for tomorrow because I have the world's, I don't even want to put this energy out there by saying it out loud. What I will say is my shoulders and neck have some issues. They're tight, you know, got a little bit of issues going on. I've always been like uptight, anal retentive, I think it can be called. I don't know. Stressed. I have anxiety. So my shoulders have always had a problem. So since we moved here, I haven't gone to the chiropractor. I had a guy in San Jose and he was awful. He cracked me fine, but his personality and the way he runs his business was awful in my opinion. Just, just a weirdo. And I only continued to go to him because I was desperate for some relief in my bones and stuff. So I don't know. We'll see how this goes tomorrow. You know, it's kind of scary going to a new chiropractor. I mean, they're cracking your neck for God's sake. So it is a little unnerving. But I don't know. Is it just me, or do you think these chiropractors have like very similar, I don't know, they all seem kind of similar to me. They're all like 30s, 40s, you know, they go jet skiing, they go boating, fishing, they go snow skiing, they're very active, you know, like doing all these kinds of sports and stuff. I don't know what it is. Every chiropractor I've had has been that personality. And based on the pictures I've seen online of the chiropractor that I'm going to tomorrow, psychically, I'm looking at him going, he's the same. It's basically the same person, just a different name, really. So we'll see. As long as they do their job and they don't, you know, destroy me, I'm happy. I don't care what they do in their off time, as long as it's legal. So let me turn you around. I'm going to show you my mess, my painting mess. Hold on. So yes, this is actually where I paint. Oh my gosh. So this is horchata. This is Minute Maid horchata. If you don't know what horchata is, it's a Mexican drink. This one is fresco, agua fresco, translating to fresh water. But this has some delicious, delicious taste, and it's not fattening. So for 1 whole glass, let me go to the fridge because I don't want to give you wrong information. So for 8 ounces, which is a full drink, it's 50 calories. Look at it. 8 fluid ounces, 50 calories. Yes, please. I will be buying you every week. Pineapple horchata. Oh my God. If you don't know what horchata is, beware. Once you have it, I mean, I'm half Mexican, so I'm used to Mexican food and stuff. So, but you should try it if you see it in the store. Okay, so here's my mess so far. So if you go to my website, you can look at my artwork that's for sale. They're $35 for these little tiny baby canvases. These are actual real canvases. And to me, they're adorable. I don't know. I just like miniature things. So these are in process. The finished product looks much better, much prettier. But this is the blue and white. And the style I'm using here is a pour method. So all of my colors have a ton of water in them. You can kind of see it in there splashing. So all of my colors up here are really runny, watery. These are for pouring. The colors down here are not for pouring. These are for regular painting. And those two. But these are pours. But I go back in, I put a little sparkle in there, in this one, and the blue one. These are all gonna have sparkle. And then this one I just touched up. I don't know if you can see the sparkle there. So I did a pour, but then I went back and touched up with straight paint. So I went back in with, for example, this paint, full paint, no water added, and I did some touch-ups. You can see my fingernails are full of paint. Anyway, I did some little touch-ups to bring out the orange coloring, and then I did the glitter on top. And I just use a little sponge, and I dab it on after it's dry, or basically dry. So then I also have to do blowtorching on these. So I use my blowtorch here to get out air bubbles and kind of give it a quick, it doesn't really dry it, but I don't know. I just like doing it once or twice over the top. This one I just did. It's very, very, very wet. I literally just poured this one. So I can tell already I'm gonna have to go in and fill in right here, because you can almost see the canvas right there. But when you're doing a pour, you don't really want to manipulate the paints too much, because you want it to be natural. I think I can move it. You want an organic look to it. But I can see over here as well, this needs more paint. So you shouldn't be able to see the texture of the canvas in there. So I can tell you right now, this one's gonna have to be adjusted here. So what I will have to do is go back in with my pour paints, the 3 colors that I used, and just dab small amounts in those areas that I want to adjust around here. And then you also want the sides to look nice. So it's a process. It's a bit of work, but it's fun, it's relaxing. I do enjoy it. And as I mentioned, these are $35 on my website, saltypsychic.com. And I'm enjoying doing pours. I also will be doing landscapes and, you know, whatever, trees, different things, animals, insects. Well, maybe not animals. I can't draw to save my life. Doing some charcoal painting stuff. That's coming too. So anyway, that's what I have going on today. So Johnny will be back in school tomorrow. Yay. And this week's pretty mellow. Next week's going to be a nightmare. We have like 3 or 4 doctor appointments between Chase and Jonathan, and then Benjamin needs to make himself a dental appointment. So yeah. And then next month, in a few weeks, Benjamin and I will be trotting across the pond to the UK. So I'm excited about that, of course. Of course I'm excited about that. So, all right, well, let's move on. Let's see what's next. Here we go. So I've been talking for like 10 minutes, and I didn't press play or start recording. I didn't press anything, so crap, sorry. I guess I was talking to myself. So I'm on my way to a chiropractor appointment. New place. A little nervous. I don't like people touching me. So, at a chiropractic appointment, they got to put their hands on you, and if they can make you fart, then they've done their job. They're super happy if they can literally push gas out of your asshole. It's just awful. It's humiliating to me, but I've only had that happen once, a really long time ago. Oh God, it's awful. So they put their hands on your back and they smash you down. Then they have you face down, on your back. And then when you're on your back, they hold your head in their hands, and you have to completely let go. You have to put all your faith into whoever this chiropractor is. And when you least expect it, that's when, wham, they twist your head and they twist your neck. And and it's a little shocking, but that's where the relief, the benefit comes in, is in that cracking. So it's always worked for me. So fingers crossed for that. But I am nervous. It's a weird day. It's like, is it going to be spring, or are we going to go back to winter? Not sure what's happening. All right. So let's go to the chiropractor. Okay. Well, just a few minutes away from home, I went to the chiropractor. I feel better, that's for sure. And they're way cheaper there than in San Jose. In San Jose, I think I was paying, oh God, I need water. I think I was paying $85 per visit. This place is charging me $45, so. But I got it for $35 if you buy 6 visits up front. So I did that. So he was young. I'm talking about menopause to this guy. He's probably my daughter's age, But I was telling him about, I have stiffness, but that's allegedly from menopause. And, I have this arthritis on my fingers, blah, 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 gross. Getting old is gross, It's not sexy anymore. Let me make sure I'm on the right freeway, because I'm still new here. Okay, I think I'm good. Where am I? Yeah, okay. So anyway, I'm going to go back once a week, basically until I leave on my trip, and then when I get back, I can have a couple more adjustments. So, he's like, well, you're getting that little bit of a shelf on the back of your neck. I'm like, oh, yeah, I know, right back here, it's a bump. So anyway, he explained to me all this, body stuff and jazz. I pretty much already know all that. I just needed him to crack me. He got me good. He got me really good. He cracked the shit out of me. Good thing I put on deodorant and some Chanel. It's so awkward. It's so freaking awkward. Because, they have to hug you, basically. And I'm not a hugger. I am not a hugger. I hug my husband and my children. Pretty much that's it, honestly. I'm just not a hugger. For whatever reason. So they have to hug you. I don't like that. I don't like being touched. And as awful and awkward as it was, they have women there too, young girls like my daughter's age. So it's like, oh God, what if the girl wants to hug me? What am I going to do? So anyway, it is what it is. I have to get the hell over my problems, my phobias, my fears, and get the adjustments. I look awful right now, so sorry if you're looking at me. I apologize. but it's 1:40, and I'm still hungry and tired. Woo, excuse me. Pardon me. Alright, so let's see what's waiting for me at home. That'll always be interesting. I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, so today is Thursday. Everybody, hello. Good morning. Hubby and I are going to some car place to have some filter or something done. I don't know. I don't need to know what exactly it is for my car. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to go look at some bicycles. That's exciting. Isn't it? Yeah. Should we get a tandem bike?
It's not happening.
You can sit in the back and just put your feet up and I'll do the driving.
Because you're on the spectrum.
I'm on the spectrum. Oh my gosh. Not to make fun of autism at all. Hubby and I like to watch this show on Netflix. I think it's called Love Spectrum. Love on the Spectrum. And it's really interesting. It's about mostly young people dating and wanting to find love and all this stuff, and they're on the spectrum, and it's really, really interesting. We're finding that we have a lot of things in common with these kids on the spectrum. It's like, oh my God, I do that. I have that too. Oh my God, that's what you do. That's you. Jeez. Oh my God, like over and over, every episode we watch, we're like, holy crap. We just diagnosed ourselves as being on the spectrum. What's one of the things? Well, like for both of us, we have sensory issues, like with clothing and stuff. We're really bothered by clothing. And I've always had, Chase has been like that too. Like, Chase and I have this in common, where it's like when we were little, we used to get the scissors and cut the corners of the socks off inside because that bothers us. I mean, who does that? And I've always been like that. Chase has always been like that. We're still like that. Clothes and things bother us really that other people don't even know exist because we're just like weird, I guess. I don't know. Sensory issues.
Sensitive.
We're sensitive, yeah. And I kind of always thought, well, my weirdness, all this stuff is just because I'm psychic. But
come to think. Come to find out, I'm on the spectrum.
Oh, and then Benjamin walks by when we're watching this show, and we're like, Ben, we're on the spectrum, we think. Both of us. And he starts laughing. He goes, yeah, no kidding. And we're like, what? What do you mean? He goes, well, Sarah and I, my daughter, he said, Sarah and I have a list of things that makes you on the spectrum. We did this list about you 10 years ago. I'm like, well, what? Like what? What did I do? What have I done? So yeah, I don't know if we should self-diagnose, but certainly we have a lot of things in common with these kids. And it's a really cute show. If you do have Netflix, you should watch it. It's just very sweet. And, these kids, they're just people too, and they want to find love. And it's very sweet. And also, it shows most of their family and parents and stuff. And the parents, they're like, we just want them to have someone because I'm not going to be here forever. And it'd be nice if they could find love and, have a relationship and somewhat of a normal life. So I understand that totally. So check out that on Netflix, Love on the Spectrum. And yes, it explains a lot for me. And it's funny because these kids have no filter. Like, they just say whatever they're thinking. It's like, oh my God, you can't say that. Jeez. But that's what Chase does. You do. It's like, that's something about him. It's like everyone knows Chase doesn't have a filter. He just says it. He just says shit. Also, his cursing. I said, I think you also have, what's that other thing? That where you cuss a lot? Oh, what's it called? Tourette's.
Get out.
I think Chase has Tourette's too, because he can't control himself with his cursing. Oh my God. All right, well, we're almost to the place, so let's see what's going on here. And then we're gonna go look at some bicycles, I guess. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so we're back from running errands, and we each got a bicycle. I'll put a picture in here of our bikes. I think they're Huffy bikes. I thought we were going to a fancy bike shop. We went to Walmart. What has become of my life? We went to Walmart. The bikes were $2.50 each, which it's not bad. Mine has a basket and a phone holder and stuff, so it's fine. We have to get moving. I feel like I need oil. I feel like I need stretching. I feel like my muscles and stuff need to be used a bit more because my youth is taking my flexibility away. So we did that. And then I wanted to show you this apron I got. I'll put a picture of me right here. And here's a picture of it on Amazon. It was next day delivery. I love this thing. The pockets are amazing. And taking care of Jonathan, I have to bend over a lot. So my phone will fall out of whatever else if I'm wearing something with pockets. So the phone stays in here. I can pick up things around the house, put them in my pockets till I get to the garbage can or whatever I'm doing running around the house. So highly, highly recommend this. It's a really nice fabric. It's like stain resistant because I do spill stuff on myself and literally just wiped it right off. But it's fabric. It's not plastic at all. It doesn't feel plastic at all. It's just a crisscross back and you just throw it over your head. I love it. I wish I could wear this out in public. But I won't. I could see a teacher wearing this at school, definitely, or even like a pre-K, preschool, or nursery school type environment. So that's what I have going on this week. Next week is going to be super, super, super busy. Lots of appointments next week for all of us, just different things going on. I just made a new batch of Jello salad. Jello salad. 1 box of Jello mix with 1 cup yogurt, 1 cup sugar-free whipped cream. It's going to sit overnight in the fridge and I'll have it tomorrow. Benjamin's loving it too. It's so good. Oh my God. Just really hits that sugar, the need for sugar without being crazy like a candy bar or something, which that does sound good too, I have to admit. What are you doing over there? I got 1 cat there and I got 1 cat directly on the other side of the room looking into the fish tank, trying to commit murder. This is not the murder channel, Marshmallow. Again, put down in the comments what you would like for me to talk about on this channel. As I said, we will continue to talk about menopause. My neck, everything's feeling so good after going to the chiropractor. I couldn't do this the other day. I couldn't do this at all the other day. And oh my God, I just feel so much better after going to the chiropractor. Oh my God, such a relief. So let me know what you want to see on the channel. I've heard some people say recipes, skincare. Let me know what else. I don't care. I'll talk about anything. I have an opinion on pretty much everything. So if you want to hear my opinion, also this is a place to share and run ideas by each other. That's how things progress. That's how our minds start engaging and creativity happens. You know, we have to use our brains. We have to exercise our brains. How do we do that? By talking to each other, problem solving, just talking, interaction, even if it's messages on YouTube back and forth, whatever it is. Let's use our brains together. So that's it for this week's vlog. It's not a blog, it's a vlog. I'll see you guys real soon. I hope you have a super, super great night and weekend is coming. I'll see you soon. All right, take care. Ciao.